Okay, today what we're installing on is the 2014 and 15 Razor 1000. Also fits the 2015 Razor 900. This is so just a couple little things here. How do you measure? If you've got a certain type of roof, then if it drops down lower than this, we kind of need a measurement so that we can ensure that the windshield will tilt underneath the top and still function and be tight for you. On this particular one, if you see, it still has this hard plastic visor underneath here, and this hard plastic visor is actually its low point. So technically all you'd need to tell us is that you have this visor on, and we know the measurement for that one right there. So this roof would you just say that and it's going to fit. But if you have a different roof and you need to make a measurement, what you would do is set your tape right here. Above the two bolts, there's this weld mark that goes all the way around here. You set yourself right on the top of that weld, and you bring it right up to the bottom of this, which would make that 20 inches. And that would be the measurement you'd send us if we ask you if you have a hard top or a soft top. If you have a hard top, we need a measurement. This would be the measurement we'd need. However, as I stated before, is if this hard factory visor is your low point, just tell us you have the hard factory visor, and we can take care of all the rest. If this roof drops below that, then we'd need a measurement. If you have a soft top, then you tell us we have a soft top. If your soft top happens to use, we just had a soft top like this the other day on a 1000, where their soft top actually connected to this hard visor lip, then you tell us you have the hard visor, not that you have a soft top. Because the front part of it's going to be the hard piece, and then the back part of it will be the soft top. It's effectively how it will work out. What we're going to do to start with is, and I'm going to pull this plastic back just past these holes, so that again, if there was any problems, we could just return this, or we can help you out if there's somewhere you've mismeasured it or something like that. We can assist you. Once the plastic's off, it's a lot harder to do that. So we're going to remove this. Like I say, on this one it's the white paper because it's the mar resistant. And then on your other one, it's just a clear plastic. Now, once I've got that done, I'm going to take and then I'm going to set this right on the body like that. That's going to go right there. And I've got my little install kit. It comes with your windshield. Comes all wrapped up with it. Just dump all this stuff out. We've got our 4 Velcro straps. We have 5 clamps. Two for each side here on the bottom, one for our center support bracket and our center support bracket, and our bumpers. These are our 4 bumpers to protect our hood and our windshield. The tools you're going to basically need is a Phillips head screwdriver and a 7/16 inch open end wrench. That's all the tools you'll need to install this windshield. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the start on one side of the windshield, and we're going to install 2 clamps here loosely at first. Remember that, loosely at first. We're just gonna put these on. We're not even gonna cinch them down at all, really. We're keeping these loose because it allows you to kind of move it around centered while you're getting all the clamps on, and helps just keep your alignment. Okay, so now we're going to push this down, and you can just grab a hold of this top section right here. And you're going to want to push this down nice and tight to the body. Now what I like to do is push this down and then kind of hold that bracket, because then once I get it down in my set down position, I hold that bottom bracket. You tighten them up, make sure they're nice and straight so it's all clean, because once you get them tight, brackets don't move. So now before I tighten up the one above that, I'm going to move over to this side and do the exact same thing. Going to push it down, and truth of it, the bottom of this windshield is going to come just a little bit below that weld mark right there. So truthfully drops just a little below that, so don't think your weld mark is a place for us to have you take a measurement off of, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's where your windshield is going to rest in the end. Okay, so now we have this on. Literally, I'm peeling this off more. Well, I know this windshield fits, so I'm not actually worried about the sizing of it. I could have peeled it off to begin with, because we do kind of know what size we should make these. We've done a couple of these, fortunate for us. And you'll notice how I take that off so you can see this nice tight fit to your body. I don't even think the factory ones or anything else like that are made like that to fit nice and snug. This is the way we make all of our stuff. Makes it more solid, makes it more rigid as you're traveling down the road. Windshield tilts up and down. Now this windshield, and this is, if you would, this is kind of how we like to have our windshields fit. I mean, it's all on how tight you want them. Some people like them a little looser. For us, we kind of, if we're making them for you, we're going to make them so you pretty much are going to tap that guy in. Because we don't mind if it's an 1/8 inch too tall on the side, that you give it a little tap. Same thing when you come out, you just give it a little tap. But it fits in nice and tight up against your lip, which therefore reduces your water and such or anything like that that might come in. So gives you good overall protection. And once we put the windshield in the up position, again, just so you guys can see this better. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see in there because of the black roof and all that stuff. So I'm just going to kind of show you how the clamp would go on. In the end, it's going to hook onto the roll bar just like that. So that'll kind of give you how that works. And to do that, slip this guy up and around the back like that, spin him around, and then take your bolt, put it through here, put your bracket on there. Again, I know this might be hard to see, just hoping you can kind of understand as we go along what we're doing here. And we're going to cinch that bolt down a little bit there. We're not going to get too carried away because we got to move him to get him into adjustment to where we want him to sit. And I'm going to move aside here so Bryan can kind of step in there. We can get the video, kind of get a picture of that bracket, and you'll see the hole right there. And that goes right over that bracket. That's going to give you additional center support. And then what you have is a bolt, lock washer, and wing nut, which is going to go right through the windshield like that. If I can hold on to the wing nut. And you just secure that down right like that. And now when you tilt your windshield in the up position, you're going to have 4 Velcro straps, 2 for each side. On these Velcro straps, when you put them on, the buckle goes to the top, and the smooth side is facing you. So we're going to smooth side facing us, buckle to the top, and then we're going to strap that down, just like that. And we're going to do the same thing over here. This guy, he's got a mirror here in a funky position we're going to have to mess around with a little bit with, but we'll kind of show you. If you haven't got mirrors and you want to get them, these great big thick ones, not necessarily my favorite model out there. They're really bulky. There's some that are just really nice and tight to your body that you can just lay your windshield over or lay anything else over. These ones kind of obstruct a lot of things. So, if you haven't got mirrors, I'd maybe steer away from these thick guys. You can trim your windshield and make it all work, is what we're going to end up doing for this guy right here. But I'll show you kind of how to do that. But if you didn't want to cut out your windshield, you could just kind of strap it over it. Kind of make it a little bowie there and all that kind of a thing. What I will do is this guy's a really tall guy, we're going to have to drop that guy down a little bit, and then we're going to cut a little notch out right there so it can lay smooth against that. Now, so this is how you're going to ride with it, and when it's cold, it's wet, and those kind of things. It gets dusty, it gets hot, or you're going to tow your vehicle down the freeway, and our windshields are only warranted if towed in the down position. There is a ton of wind resistance that comes on a freeway that is more than just miles per hour. So, as well with the full windshields, it's very hard to wash a windshield in an upright position. All windshields, unless they are tempered glass, need to be rinsed off with water first. You cannot make that point any more powerful on that. It is such an important thing to remember. Wash this windshield off with water first. With our tilt design system, you just simply tilt the windshield down, rinse it off with some water, dry that off, and you're ready to go. spray Windex on it, rub a paper towel over it, and you'll scratch this one along and with every other one on the market. Even people get mar resistant thinking that and we sell a great mar resistant windshield, but the words to them are abrasion resistant, they're AR coated, MR coated. It's abrasion resistant or mar resistant. It does not say abrasion free or mar free. So just know that fine dirts and dust are the greatest nemesis to it. Oh, I kind of got talking along there and not showing this. Now this is how we strap it down. On our top slot, we're going to put the strap in with the smooth side facing us, buckle out. Okay? So that's going to go like that. This next one, smooth side facing us, smooth side facing into the roll bar, buckle out. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to cinch these down just a little bit right now. This is our toe position, but I've got to set some bumpers on here. So when you go to set the bumpers, it's best to do this with the windshield not being real tight down to the body, because it makes it hard as heck to get the bumpers out. So again, smooth side facing out, smooth side facing in, buckles up, and I'm going to secure that down right there. So we've got four bumpers that come with every windshield. And basically what I'm going to do on this guy is I'm going to set one right there. Truth, again on this one, 2 bumpers would be sufficient if you wanted, because it really, due to the design of the body, it really just hits in these 2 spots. But what I'm going to do is actually lay 2 here and 2 here, so just to give me as much protection as I can from it. These bumpers work fantastic. I've had them on my bike for years. Now I would do my normal situation. I mean, any other time I'm tilting it down or I'm going to tow it, then I'm going to, I didn't pull it as tight because of the bumpers. But what I want to do is pull that tight and lock this back Velcro strap in. Then I'm going to take this top Velcro strap and wrap it around there. Wrap it around. So it's basically double Velcroed. I've got the top one securing itself to the bottom one. A note with these Velcro straps, they last a good long time. They're really we've had them made for us specifically on a certain thickness and design, so they're very strong and heavy duty. Doesn't mean that they're going to last forever. If they start getting worn and torn, you need to replace them, because this is what holds it down when you're towing it. It's what holds it down when you're driving around. It's what holds it up in the up position. So it's important that these are in good condition. If they get old, if you have a place for them locally in your area, great. If you need to, you can call us and order them from us. We have them specially made for us in these exact lengths and such, and in the heavier duty. That thing's solid and staying right where it's at. I'm pulling pretty hard to make that actually move. So this is our position when we're traveling down the road. Again, remember to always wash your windshields off with water. We have a Novus One product that works great in helping reduce static electricity and such, and something you can get from us. It's on our website. You can give us a call.
Loctite.
And oh yeah, just remind me of the Loctite. I've only had this happen a few times, but a couple people over the last 5 years have used Loctite. Loctite is not designed for plastics. Loctite is designed for steel. It will blow up plastic. So if you put Loctite in there, it will destroy your windshield, and we do not warranty that kind of a thing, because we set it, we send you with everything you need to secure your windshield securely to your bike, and don't need any additional things. So we send you what you need, and don't add on anything else, because it's not going to help. It might hurt it, actually. So we appreciate your business, and thanks so much.